Seekers and welcome to a new video. I don't know if this is going to be the official intro or if I'm going to have the other intro I filmed with Zizi before.
Flashback.
Hello, Seekers.
Your intro is so gay.
Hello, Seekers.
And welcome to a new video. Today we're with a very special guest and you've seen her in a bunch of my videos, I think. Well, if you don't know her, she's my best friend Zizi, and if you're wondering why we're in the middle of the wilderness, we're actually at my grandparents' country house, so we're not supposed to go outside, but we decided to go to nature because
There's no coronavirus in nature yet.
of course, Nick doesn't have coronavirus.
We should give him a name. Is it? I feel like it's a he.
Yeah,
Is it a he?
Yeah, it's Nick. I think it's Nick.
Yeah, we've been playing with
Nick.
with Nick
With-
the stick
for 2 hours.
It probably measures about 3 meters.
Flashback.
Vlogging,
Us
vlogging
vlogging
us.
Yes.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I now declare myself the queen of this stick, and I now declare you the king of this stick. We are now
The
the
kings
king
of
and
the stick.
queen.
Whoa!
Give me that stick.
Oh.
This is wrong for so many reasons.
What do you mean?
Just singing in the rain. What a wonderful rest to
Happy
be
song.
happy again. I know the sun come out
Tomorrow. I'm lonely.
lonely.
I was like, I'm
I'm
grand. I'm sad.
One eternity later.
Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're always that day away. That's it. Okay, let's do a proper intro now.
End of flashback.
And then people say that teenagers don't know what to do without a phone. You broke it.
We
No,
broke
me.
it. Nick was broken by Sophie.
Whatever. No, how do I stop?
I didn't tell you I got in that in front.
We need to say goodbye to Nick. Bye, Nick. We
Bye,
love
Nick.
you. I think this is going to be a reading vlog. I'm not quite sure.
End of flashback.
So in this video, as you probably saw in the title, we're going to be doing a blog of my reading weeks. I don't know. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of a mashup between my reading life and my actual life because I'm probably going to be using this break because of coronavirus for reading. Anyway, let's get started talking about the books that I'm currently reading and have been reading for too long because most of them I started like a long time ago. I'm so hyperactive today. Also, exciting news. We need to get ready for the Owls readathon because it's happening next month. So I need to start setting up my bullet journal, my TBR, and everything I got prepared for that readathon because I'm going to try and be more active this year and film more videos and do blogs and TBRs and wrap-ups and I don't know, whatever comes. I don't know. You'll see. So let's start the video by saying the books that I'm probably not going to finish. So I think I'm going to DNF both Poor Folk and From a Certain Point of View, but I'm not quite sure because I really struggle when it comes to DNFing books. I usually just keep reading them even if I'm not liking them till the end. But yeah, just because, well, Poor Folk, I wasn't really enjoying it. I think it's a little bit boring and I'm not really attached to any of the characters. So yeah, it would be really easy actually just dropping it. And from a certain point of view, okay, so I love Star Wars, right? And this is a retelling of A New Hope, but with the minor characters telling the story. And it should be great, right? The thing is, even if I liked most of the stories that I've read so far, I'm just not getting through it. So I don't know if it's just not a good time for me to read it, or if I don't know if it's not the book for me. But I think I'm going to DNF it, and if I feel like picking it up like a while from now, I will. And actually, I forgot about La Celestina, which is a book that I needed to read to school, and I thought it was really boring, and the language is pretty difficult to understand. So I think I'm going to DNF it too, because also I already did the exam for this one, and thing is, it's a little bit sad not to finish it when I've got like 50 pages left. So I might finish it in a readathon. Now, 2 books that I have started and I would really like to continue reading are I, Robot and The Valley of the Wolves. These 2 books I started over 2 months ago. This one 2 months ago, this one 1 month ago. This one I've already read like 2 chapters, and this one 3. So I don't know why, because I'm really liking them. Maybe I'm in a reading slump, but yeah, I think I'm going to try and finish these 2 for the reader thing I'm going to be doing, and also because this one I was supposed to read for February for my rap TBR thing. So yeah, I should just read. Why am I not reading? And actually, the last 2 books that I've started after all the books that I've talked about, Rage and the Junji Ito Collection Volume 4. This is the 4th volume in a series of short stories by Junji Ito, who is one of the most famous horror mangakas in Japan. And obviously, it's a manga, and I have a really weird relationship with Junji Ito's work, because usually when I finish one of his books, I don't know if I liked it or not. And with this collection, I think I gave volumes 1, 2 and 3 3 or 2 stars, and this one I'm really enjoying. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading it. Probably I'll finish it today, and I might give this one 4 or 5 stars. And finally, Rage is a book by Stephen King under the pseudonym of Richard Bachman, and this is a book about a school shooting, and it was actually taken out of print, and as you had to pay at least $100 to buy this book, I decided to edit it and I printed it. So yeah, so I could read it, because I'm currently reading of Stephen King's work in releasing order, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So that should be it for now. So it's day 3 of the quarantine, and I'm actually still not bored. So today was first day that I didn't go to school, and since Friday we aren't supposed to go out. Basically, you can get a fine for going for a walk. So yeah, I'm confined. I'm not going to get out of this house for a month, maybe 2, they're saying now. So yeah, what I've been doing is that yesterday, what did I do? Oh yeah, yesterday I spent the whole day editing and basically sorting some things out, and today I've been doing homework because I've gotten a lot of homework, especially today. And also I've been deciding what my TBR is going to be for the Owls Readathon, and you can see that my room and my bed is a little bit messy, just a little bit. So now I should get to tidying it up. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you in the next update. I'm also going to be doing a 24-hour readathon tomorrow. Good morning, and sorry for my hair, but I just woke up and I'm back to work again. I haven't even had breakfast, but I don't know what's happening with teachers because I have more homework now than when I was in school. So I decided that today I wasn't going to do a readathon. Today is going to be kind of like a pre-readathon because I got so many things to do. And I'll be listening to the Slippery Slope audiobook while I do some of those things. So yeah, I'm going to continue what I'm doing, have breakfast, cut my hair, have a shower, and then I'll talk to you. So the plan was to film a video right now, but apparently I'm too lazy and I can't come up with any ideas, so I'm just going to stay in bed and watch the next episode of I'm Not Okay With This, and it is incredible. I'm loving it so much. I'm cringing a little bit too, but it's just like strange and funny and cozy at the same time. I don't know why. By the way, I got my hair cut, and I'm on page 152 of the slippery slope in a series of unfortunate events. So I guess I'll watch one more episode of I'm Not Okay With This. I'll maybe continue doing my homework, although maybe not, and I'll continue doing things for my bullet journal. So let's not end with so yeah, nor I'll see you in the next video. I don't know how. So I did a very good decision not filming and continuing watching I'm Not Okay With This, because I love Stan so much.
Anyone else?
Motherfucker.
Okay, fine. Detention for you too, Mr. Barber.
Hey Seekers, it's 7 AM and I just woke up for the readathon. It's my first time not staying up the whole night, and that's because I thought it was a bit stupid to not sleep when I have like 1 month of school break. So it's weird to do a readathon having slept before, and my mind's confused. I guess I'll watch one more episode of I'm Not Okay With This. Yesterday I finished I'm Not Okay With This, and I'm not okay with that ending. Like, I loved it so much, and I love Stanley so much too, but that ending is literally mind-blowing. I can't wait for a second season. Like, how am I going to... No, I don't want to wait a whole year for the second season. So I'm on page 156 of The Slippery Slope. I was reading yesterday and before yesterday, and as I have the audiobook for this one, I think I'm going to try and not read it yet, so we can listen to it while I exercise and have breakfast and etc. I also have a list of things that I would like to do today apart from reading, and those are the things I'm going to do with the audiobook. And it's because I would like to exercise, I would like to tidy up my room, and also, what else? Put on a face mask. That's like 3 things that you need to do in a readathon. And something else, I think. Yeah, and work on my bullet journal, because I'm trying to pick it up again after not having used it for like 5 months. I guess I should start reading then, and start with manga, because that will put me in the mood for reading, I guess. I'll start with Mirai Nikki Volume 7, which is kind of a mix of science fiction and thriller. So I just finished my first book of the day, and it took me only 45 minutes to read it, approximately. And why did the dad have to be such a dick? I mean, honestly, everyone in this manga is already horrible. This one was a good entry in the series, although I think the humor and the thriller aspect of it did not merge so well. I think the humor was a little bit weird at moments because it didn't fully fit, but I still really liked it, and I still found some parts funny, so it was functional. And I think I'm going to give it 4 stars, because yeah, it did progress the story a lot, and Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to read the 8th volume now. I'm going to try and start reading a book, an actual book, or another manga, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and finish I, Robot by Isaac Asimov. Sorry, as I am such of a mess, I forgot to update on what I was reading, doing, and going to do. So basically, well, I had breakfast while listening to the Slippery Slope audiobook, and now I'm on page 270 or something. I'm like 3 chapters away from the end, and I got 2 hours left from the audiobook, or 1 hour and a half. And I've also read 1 chapter of I, Robot, and I thought it was so funny, and it was cool. I mean, like the way Isaac Asimov explores the laws of robotics and how he makes exceptions to his own rules is so clever, and I'm finding it really interesting. Also, I've continued reading to The Valley of the Wolves, which I started also a long time ago, and I've read 1 chapter so far. But now, instead of continuing reading, I'm going to exercise, and that's why I changed to my exercising clothes. So I'm going to exercise for an hour. I'm going to do Tabata, and then I'll continue reading I, Robot probably. And we can cross out putting a face mask on. And meanwhile it dries, I'm going to continue reading The Valley of the Wolves. Not quite sure. Yeah, this might be the most ridiculous I've been on my channel. By the way, I'm almost 300 pages in this book, and I got only 1 chapter left, and I got some remarks. First one is that I didn't feel like rereading this book. I don't know why, because I was surprised when I first read it because I thought it was really good, and it really stood out to me in the series, and this time it's being the same. And the camera stopped recording, so I don't know what I was saying, but well, the story progresses so much, and also everything that has been leading up to this point really clicks in this one, and I was really touched in the moment where, spoiler alert, Klaus and Violet are in the VFD headquarters, and they start calling out for their parents, even if they know they're not going to be there, and I was really sad. I am a little bit sleepy, to be honest, but I cannot take a coffee right now because it is 1:30. Well, either way, I've been reading Rage and I, Robot, and I've read around 30 pages from Rage, and I'm really liking it. It's fairly easy to read because there's a lot of dialogue, and I've just started the 4th short story in I, Robot, and I'm really liking it so far. So today I'm not reading that fast, but that doesn't bother me because I'm enjoying it a lot, and also I'm not taking this as a 24-hour readathon. I mean, I'm just reading, and during the lapse of time of 24 hours I'm trying to focus on that, but I'm not reading as much as I would during, I don't know. So, sorry for the background noise, but we need to do an update. And I just had lunch, and before that I finished the Darth Vader Volume 2 Shadows and Secrets book, because I was feeling really tired and really sleepy, as I told you in my last update. So I decided to switch to something easier to read. The thing is, I was really surprised because I started it like some days ago and I wasn't really liking it at the start because I thought it was a little bit boring. But today, from the 3rd issue on, it was amazing. It was great. So I think I'm going to give it 4 stars because of that. It's actually 4.5 because it was really thrilling. And I really liked the characters, not only Darth Vader, which is obvious, but I really liked the new characters. I just finished Romeo and Juliet, and it is 20 minutes to 5 o'clock. So what I've decided is that now I'm going to tidy up my room while I listen to the Slippery Slope audiobook, and I'll probably finish it. I really don't want to make this video, but yeah. Hey Seekers, it's the 25th of March, and I think that you deserve an explanation of why the video you're currently seeing is cut in half and is not ended. So what you just saw is from a week ago, and I had filmed the end of that vlog and also the following week, but yesterday I dropped my phone and it died, and well, it needs to be repaired, and basically I lost everything that was in my phone, and the last part of this vlog and the next vlog basically that was almost finished is lost. So I'll try to do a quick update of what I read last week and what I've read until now. But yeah, really sorry for that, and really sorry for not having finished the video. So I don't know what you currently saw, but today I did the 24-hour readathon. I finished 5 books, which were The Slippery Slope, which I think I have already talked about in this video, Tokyo Ghoul Volume 8, which I was reading in the last clip, and this one is a volume that is focused more on the fight scenes, and I really enjoyed it, and it was really thrilling, although I did find the artwork a little bit messy and sometimes you couldn't really understand what was happening. Mirai Volume 7, Romeo and Juliet, and I also read Darth Vader Volume 2, Shadows and Secrets. After that, I've done some more reading. The first thing I read after that was Mirai Mosaic, which is a spin-off of that series, and it focuses more on this character, and it's really funny. It's more on the comedic side, and I liked all of the stories except the last one, which was a little bit sexist, and I didn't enjoy that at all. Also, if you want more information on what I thought about these books, I'll link my Goodreads down below, and I'll try to post reviews of each and every of these books as soon as possible. I also saw in a video by Daniel Green that the platform's grid for books, audiobooks, documents, and etc. was offering a free month for everyone, basically without the need of a credit card. So I immediately signed up, and I've been reading and listening to books over there since then, and it's amazing. So I'll link that also down below if you want to check it out. And I read in one night Fence Volumes 1, 2 and 3. I loved all of them, and this is a graphic novel series about fencing, and basically a fencing school where there's 2 boys that are really competitive, and it also features LGBT romance, and it's really cool. I love the artwork especially, and I gave the first one 3 stars because I thought it was a little bit more dull. It wasn't that special. The second one I gave 4 stars because the pace started to pick up, and the third one was really amazing, so I gave it 5 stars. And the last book I finished since the last clip was The Valley of the Wolves by Laura Gallego, which is a fantasy YA/middle grade Spanish book, and I had to read this for my wrapped up TBRs for February, so I was pretty late. And even though I had some problems with the pacing at the start because it did lots of time jumps, and also the world building is not that great because some things are not as developed as I would have liked to, I really enjoyed it. The characters were... I love all the characters in this book. The ending was so epic, and yeah. So, either way, if you like this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up below, subscribe and follow me on my social media, which will be linked down below. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!